6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Here's Harrison Mevis to get this one started. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida, a super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
All we can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Motioning the tight end now. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Big catch made, and he got 4 feet in. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. That is good for an Indianapolis first down.
That's a pro's mark right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
60 by 6.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Bronco quick.
Hand off to the back. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Caught, nice gain left side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. This is Trujillo to try to point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jets nothing.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great run back as the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive. So now it's the Jets getting out on offense for their opening drive. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates. Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
4th down, pass coming. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish off their opening drive. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Jets start off well to tie things 7-7.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Richardson now. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
We dodge the tempo. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play fake. It's Richardson. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Ready? Bronco 80.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
He was taken down.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that Maryland defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Richardson on 3rd. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Kate, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. The 2nd drive coming up now for the Jets offense. Well, it sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? And that's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their gameplay. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinary.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. They'll run here on 1st down. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Getting tempo with some hurry-up offense.
1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, New York.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Headed right through the middle of the field. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. The Colts have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone.
Let's go. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. Cut out left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 2nd quarter lead. Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets take a 4-point lead.
14. Colts 10. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts offense set to head out. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. First down throw here from Richardson. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know, if you don't have a zipper, it is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw, Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Second and 1.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Truck is brought in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Jets' 33-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Throwing now, Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Second play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he gets back to the line, but no more. So on 4th down, here comes Manic Trujillo and the Colts for a field goal try. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Kick by Trujillo is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of the season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Offense working quickly.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Second down now, 7 to go. Pass play now. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
He was tackled at the
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He's dropping back to throw. Complete out to the right side. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So 20 yards on that play.
It's a gain of 20.
And it's good for a New York first down.
The Jets first down.
Pass play coming here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. Nevis with a point after. And the Jets grow their lead to 8. Nevis ready to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. The Colts ready to take the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. On first down, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
The 49-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. On the line for another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Richardson finds the in route complete. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Here's Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
He's brought down at
The Jets take their first time out.
That's a gain of 8.
Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. Third down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Let's go. Ready,
Putting the
go.
tight end in motion. Richardson now, 3rd and 2. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts earn the chance to tie it before halftime. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. This return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Jets back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back-to-back carries here. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
4 yards.
Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 49-yard line.
Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Setting up to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Mevis able to knock it through. And that'll push their lead to 4. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these 2 teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Jets and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. It should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another carry for him. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
They'll try and punch it in. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Mevis now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets drive their lead to 11. Mevis ready to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They got the job done there last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. Defense wise to that call there. Receiver racked up for no gain. 3rd down coming up. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Finds his man over the middle. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off in the line. 3rd down, and they need to get 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Huh. Bronco 80.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one's complete over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's the handoff. And they're going to be humbled here on the 1st down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard
Tight end in motion now.
18 Cardinal.
Dive play straight ahead. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard makes
In
it
deep in the playbook here. This is 3rd and 11. Third and long for him here. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league. especially on your primary target.
The Jets take over.
Now here comes the New York offense.
Their own 28
I'm trying to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. New York to the line. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First down.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First down, New York.
There's a dive up the middle. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
Second and inches.
Running for the marker on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you can be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
On first down, they'll run. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Jets have multiple scores here and on their way to closing this one out. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. So new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Intended for his wideout. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Pretty obvious as defense. They need more field on the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Plowing up the middle. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
He gets it again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets have likely locked up the win right there. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Jets push their lead to 18.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
He is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Hits him on the out route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Colts first.
Hand off to the back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
They give it to him again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line fast.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Richardson on 3rd. And be caught by Miller. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. This is Trujillo trying to point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts make it an 11-point ball game.
27.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Jets getting ready for this first and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Fits it through the middle. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Complete over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second.
Brings up second and 5 at the Colts 15-yard line.
Second down pass play coming. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Colts have some new life in the fourth.
That's it right there. That's the resilience in the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
He hits him downfield. This is Miller. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Connects on the crosser. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. Offense in the hurry up here.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy.
And 4.
Colts at a 2-score deficit. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Finds his back complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be first down Colts.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Richardson now. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal. Colts operating from the hurry up, rushing back to the line.
4 yards. That's good for a Colts first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Inside the red zone. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting him.
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Well, the comeback is proceeding according to plan, Brock. That conversion trims this to a field goal game. Now get that ball back, baby. Get it back.
And you know that special teams coach is down there telling his guys that. Don't come back to these sidelines. Don't come off this field unless you go get me the ball to give this offense yet another opportunity.
Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Setting him on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the
Back to the well again. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Trying to push this past the marker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. So it's a road win for the Jets. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for him this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season, ending things on a good note and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
So for my partner, Brock Huard, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott.